of the week. There's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of him.
Throwing right, it's taken in. It was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
So gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 6.
Alert the hot, alert the hot.
From the gun, here's Stroud. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He's got his running back downfield, and it's complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Texans. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly right at the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, smash, here we go. Set. Ready.
On the ground, here is the rookie from Michigan State. And a nice run there. He'll get 9 yards from the 20 now.
Okay, ready.
Now 2nd and 1.
Ready. 19, 8, Bobcats.
They'll stick with him again. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. They gain 18 yards on that one. That's good for a Colts first down.
First down, Colts.
19 tight, not crack all 80.
They'll go play action. It's Richardson. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves.
That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Houston.
All week, we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket. Let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball. And that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
At their own 20-yard line.
Ready.
start on the ground, and he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Jalen Petrie up to make the tackle.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Up the sideline at the 35. And he'll be forced out of bounds. A pickup there of 13. First down, Indianapolis.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it.
This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
On second down, Richardson. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
18 run.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
That's good work.
They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards.
On the jump.
Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10.
Traveler.
Here's a run going left. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation. But now they find themselves in second and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
Now a shot here, deep middle. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky. This didn't go all the way back for a pick six. He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often, and when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
They need to get to the 22, but now face third down. Here's Stroud. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling. Now, Stroud. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
A second down throw for Stroud. No one open, he'll drop it to his running back. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. first 2 drives yielded touchdowns. Now they can make it 3-4-3. It is first and goal. Back to throw. Stroud. He's got it at the 3.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, keeping his eyes downfield, knowing that pressure is coming. He's able to buy just enough time by leaving the pocket, but ultimately allows him to get that ball out right as he was getting hit.
Ball at the 3, second down, and goal.
They'll
try to run this one in. And he's going to wind up losing yardage here. And that will take us to the end of the opening quarter of play. It's Texans football. Quarter number 2 begins as they will see what they can do with this third and goal.
Tony.
Here's Stroud. Moving outside the pocket. And he'll be forced to throw that one away. Excellent work defensively. Took away all the options. And now it is 4th and goal. Amy Fairbairn coming on to try the field goal. This about as short as you can get. Fairbairn's kick is good. And the Texans stake themselves to a 17-0 lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Richardson operating from the pistol. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line. His first catch of the wild card game. And good for a first down. Richardson to throw. They'll look to set up the screen here. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. On the ground, here's Keaton Mitchell. Up the sideline to the 40. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. And he will dive into the end zone. 73 yards. Touchdown, Indianapolis. York, good on the extra point. And the Colts are back in this one. It's 17-7. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. Now a hit, and he lost the football. And when we talk about momentum and trying to stop negative momentum, it's moments like this. Not only did you just give up the big score, but now, Greg, they've got to get that defense back on the field after the fumble.
Yeah, and on one sideline, you're riding high. I mean, the last 2 plays could not have gone any better. And then on the other sideline, they couldn't have gone any worse.
Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal.
And that's That's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike, and he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal.
Here we go. Get up. Steady.
On the ground, it's the tight end. He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
That is caught, and he's so close to the goal line. Couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out, and it sets up 3rd and goal. They'll go with the sneak, and he will drive his way into the end zone. Anthony Richardson, touchdown Indianapolis. York, good on the extra point. And the Colts are back to within a field goal. It's 17-14. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. Now an opening has the 30. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
All right.
And he's going to struggle to get back to the line. Maybe a yard. Jalen Jones there on the tackle. Now a stoppage for an injured Texan. This would be a big loss, and we'll see if he can continue here in the divisional round. Throwing on 2nd down. Stroud. Moving to his left. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down.
On the quick, right?
Stroud to throw. He's got his man right side. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. 1st and 10.
50-yard line.
Here we go.
Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Not much there. A yard or 2 down to the 48. Cameron Bynum up from the secondary to make the play. 2nd down, 8 yards to go.
All right. Why, Tony? At 18.
To throw is Stroud. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. They're locked in on this drive. 2nd connection for that pair. This one gaining 22.
19 Texans.
On 1st down, it's Stroud. And the throw left sideline caught. They rule incomplete. Couldn't keep the feet in. And it's 2nd down.
Well, it's going to go down as an incompletion, but it wasn't from a lack of effort. I mean, he did everything in his power to try to get both feet in bounds. The pass just took him a little bit too close to the sideline, and he just wasn't able to save the play.
He was looking for Jalen Noel that time. And it'll bring up second down.
Here we go. Hey, look up. Hey, team. What's up? Look the hot, look the hot. Hey, uno.
To throw, it's Stroud. He'll go right and find his running back. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up first down and goal.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
And he'll just throw that one away, and it will take us to the 2-minute warning. They'll go again from the 3. It is second and goal.
Here we go, let's go.
Throwing is Stroud. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete.
You can feel them starting to press a little bit, especially with this passing game. They find themselves so close to the end zone, they got to get it over the goal line. You got to be a little bit more accurate. You got to be a little bit smarter with the ball. And right now, the timing, the spacing, it's just not matching up.
From the gun here on third down, it's Stroud. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Texans. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. Fairbairn to add the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Texans go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead.
14.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line.
Ready. 19 tight. 19 tight. 70 Lions. 60 Eagles. Ready.
They'll start this on the ground with Mitchell. And he finds the space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2 at the 28-yard line.
Here's second and 2.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Panther 60. Panther 60. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Hey, smash Bronco.
Another run here with Mitchell. And that'll be a gain of 2 and a first down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
On first down, it's Richardson. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Defensively, that's just a missed opportunity, Mike. Anytime you have two defenders in the area and neither one of them is able to make a play on the ball, yes, I know that the ball felt incomplete, but, man, you got to get your hands on that ball and take advantage.
Ready?
They'll run. It's out of the gun, and it's Mitchell. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down.
Trap 60. 18 rattle. 18 rattle. Go.
From the gun, Richardson. Open man, right side. He's got it. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. A big gainer for Indianapolis. And even 30 yards. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. A give up the middle for Mitchell. A good physical run, motoring forward for 9. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts, and they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half.
It's 2nd and inches.
2nd and inches.
Get it.
Here's a designed run. And he will not be quite able to stretch the ball out. They're going to mark him down after that huge run all the way to the 1. Timeout, Indianapolis. That is their 2nd, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1. From the 1-yard line, 1st down and goal.
Here we go. Scott. Hey, hey, Cowboy 80. Ready?
They'll try to sneak it here. And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Anthony Richardson. Touchdown, Indy. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end in the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the 1st half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line.
Their own 38-yard line.
Here we go.
Crowd to throw here on 1st and 10. He's going to let this one go deep. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this 1st half.
I think he got away with one there, Mike. I thought with the way the defender had him covered, I was actually surprised he didn't move off to his next progression. He threw that into some really tight coverage, and he's lucky that ball wasn't picked.
Again, working deep downfield. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this 1st half will come to an end. One team advances. One team's season ends here. 2nd half underway in the AFC wildcard game. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line.
Let's go now.
They'll motion the slot man right. Off the play fake, it's Richardson. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And he's got it to the 35-yard line.
70. 70.
1st down, Indianapolis.
On 1st and 10, it's a handoff. Wait a minute, it's a reverse. They'll take this forward for about 5. From the 41, here's 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
3. Cowboy 80. Ready, ready.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
That's good for a Colts. First down. A gain of 13 yards.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
This one tagged forward on the pop pass. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. C.J. Gardner-Johnson from the back makes the play.
Now second and 6.
From the 43, here's second and 6.
Ready? Cowboy 80.
They send the tight end in motion.
Go.
On second down, Richardson. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
It is 3rd and 10.
Big line.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. This will not do the trick. They've stopped it behind the line. 4th down coming up.
You know, anytime you're talking about an interior defensive lineman, it's always easy to talk about his size and his strength. But what stands out to me, Mike, is his ability to move his feet, turn those hips, get penetration in the backfield, and take the running back down for a loss.
64-yard attempt.
And he pushed it. No good. That is wide to the right. And this is going to remain a 3-point game.
You have to give him credit, Mike. I mean, that shows a lot of faith in your kicker because that is an ambitious effort from that distance.
It's first down, and they'll run. And he'll get about 5. Now a stoppage for an injured Texan. Medical staff going to take a look, see if he can continue here in this wild card round. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5. Up the middle they go. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
Look to hot.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 5.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down.
Swap. Mother swap. Hey, Uno Mars.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That is hard down the field. He's got it. And he will score again. Touchdown, Houston. Saving his best for the playoffs. His 3rd touchdown of the game. Fairbairn good on the point after. And the Texans will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
Colts 21. Naimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 20-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
19 target. 19 target.
We'll start out here with an option to the left. And, they smacked him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Here we go.
A 2nd down throw for Richardson. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
There is no worse feeling either coming back to the huddle or the sideline after a big drop, and that was a beautifully designed play, perfectly placed ball, and he just couldn't make the grab.
Tap the 60, tap the 60.
On 3rd down, here's Mitchell. And finally, they'll bring him down, but he's up beyond the 45-yard line. They get the conversion on 3rd down. It was a gain of 27.
That's just a huge letdown there defensively. You have them 3rd and long, and anytime an offense decides to just turn around and give the ball to their running back, it's almost like they're waving the white flag that this possession is over. In this case, not only did they pick up the 1st down, they picked up a huge gain.
Now they'll run option left to the short side of the field. And they'll be forced out of bounds and pick up a couple on that one.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
He's going to take a shot down the field. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Look, Mike, the reality here is that he's just not seeing the field the way that he needs to. Now, give credit. A big part of this is the defense doing an excellent job disguising its coverages all game long. Just before the snap.
The ball's out. And I think he was able to get it back. Yes, he was. That was so nearly the turnover the defense needed. They couldn't get it in time. Oh, man, Greg, those must be scary times for a player. Not that it happened to you often, but he lost the ball but was able to get it back and avoid the turnover.
Well, Mike, I hate to admit it, but unfortunately, I was in this situation a few times, and I'll tell you what, when that ball pops out of your hand, the only thing on your mind is there anything I can do to get it back? In this case, he was able to get it back, and he dodged the bullet.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Look the hot, look the hot.
Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Here we go.
We see a lot of this as they begin the 4th quarter on the ground. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. That's a gain of 16 yards, and it sets up 1st and goal.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, Mike, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful successful run game as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
They need 6 for the touchdown. 2nd and goal.
Oh, hey.
They'll go with him again. Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Texans. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Now Fairbairn for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Texans will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. On the return, it's Tyler Scott. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
Their own 22-yard line.
Let's go now. Hawk 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Cup 19. Cup 19.
On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. He's going to look downfield once again. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Panther 60.
Throwing on 2nd down. Richardson throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And muck him down just shy of the 40. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10.
39-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, Richardson. Rolling right, it's taken in. Down to the 10. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Colts. York now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Colts are able to cut the deficit to 10.
38. Colts 28. York to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
27-yard line.
Drive will start on the ground, and he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4.
He's brought down at the 31. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 31, here is 2nd down and 5.
Already.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. Now a stoppage for an injured Texan. Medical staff will take a look, see if he can continue here in the wild card round. They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Already.
We'll try to run it here with Jacobs. A pickup of 12 yards. It's good for a Texans 1st down.
4-minute offense, Mike, so what does it mean? 1, make the defense use all of their remaining timeouts. 2, continue to pick up 1st downs, milk the clock. And then 3, if possible, finish with the ball in your hands.
He'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he goes through the initial contact, winds up getting about 3. It's 2nd down.
Taken down at the 50-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. 18. What's that?
He'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll get this ahead. Gain for about 4. And it leads to 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Good job on the ground to pick it up. Mark it at the 38 and move those chains. First down.
And they continue to lean on him in these short yardage, need to have it situations, tough yards. He's been getting them over and over throughout the course of the game, and he picks up more than enough there on 3rd down.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts. It comes with 36 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. 2nd and 10.
On the quick, right?
They'll stick with him again. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop him for no gain yet again. And now it's 3rd down. Timeout, Indianapolis. That is their 2nd. And they'll stop it with a little over 30 left in the game. This one all but over. Here's 3rd down.
2J. All right.
They'll drop to throw. And this one complete on the sideline. Good footwork to stay in bounds, but he is just shy of the 1st down. And that brings up 4th down.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
Here we go. Swap. Mother swap. White Tony. Hey, Uno. Look to high.
They'll go. It's Stroud. That is caught. Finding Higgins. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. 24-yard pickup as they convert on 4th down.
Stop. 18. What's that?
Stroud to throw here on 1st down. That one to the end zone, but incomplete.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
On 2nd down, Stroud. That's complete on the tight end screen. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not. Things are pretty much spoken for. One final chance for this defense. And here's 3rd down. From the gun, here's Stroud. He's got it at the 3. And we get whistles and a timeout. So they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway. They can still pick up a 1st down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. Here's Stroud. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
These are the situations where, as an offense, you're trying to dial up your best play call to make sure this possession doesn't get wasted. But let's give credit to the defense. Big moment, big 4th down opportunity, and they're able to get off the field.
Here we go. One final play. Going up top. And the final throw of the game winds up